Dear students, in last session we had seen about why do we need election. What is the need of elections in democratic country? You know that India is a democratic country. Okay, why we are conducting election? Otherwise, there is no way of selecting a person completely based on election only. We are selecting the ruler of the country based on election only. There is no chance of selecting based on qualification or based on religion or based on casteism, based on the society or anything. And most probably we cannot able to select the ruler of the country and as well as the ruler of the state. Okay, so that only India is a democratic country and we are going to have a election, and every democratic country the election is an important part. Okay, so that only there is according to our Indian constitution we are conducting election once in every 5 years once. Okay, that is what the thing, 5 years once surely we are gone for election, for parliamentary form of election, and you can able to tell us a state level form of election, state assemblies. That is what the state elections what we are calling. Okay, that is what the thing. And the elections what we can able to tell us central government formation and state government formation. Okay, that is what the term you can able to say that. And what is our system of election? That is what we are going to see in this topic. And we are going for two elections that already I told that. One is parliamentary form of election, that is what Lok Sabha. Okay, in parliament you can able to say that two sabhas are there. One is Lok Sabha and another one is Rajya Sabha. And Lok Sabha only it is a house of people. Okay, that is what the thing. And Vidhana Sabha it is most probably state legislative assembly. Okay, we are not calling as a Vidhan Sabha. If you go and visit Karnataka assembly, state assembly election, they will call the term as a Vidhana Sabha. Okay, that is the term in some other state also they are calling. We are calling as the Tamil Nadu state assembly election only. That is what the Tamil Nadu state legislative assembly. That is what the thing. And most probably as well as Lok Sabha and Vidhana Sabha elections are held every 5 years once. Okay, and after the 5 years the term of this all elected representatives are selected as the MPs for central government formation, that is member of parliament, and MLAs for state government, that is what the member of legislative assembly. And all the after 5 years the term of all elected representatives come to an end. That is the main thing. And the Lok Sabha or Vidhana Sabha stands dissolved. Okay, that is the thing goes for every 5 years once automatically what it strictly says in the constitution. Okay, that is what no other the chance of having without conducting election. The ruler cannot able to say that next year also I will be the Prime Minister of India and I will be the Chief Minister of the state. Surely that will not be there. And it is a part of judiciary which always checks and balances the system. If it always do the thing, and most probably the Lok Sabha or Vidhana Sabha stands dissolved. Okay, that is the thing. And elections are held in all constituency at the same time, either on the same day or within the few days. Okay, because elections are conducted for a separate independent body, what we are calling as the Election Commission of India. They are having the power to have the election in the state, and they are having the power to when the election date to be announced. Okay, that is what the date they are having the full power. Even judiciary cannot able to ask the question why you are getting this date and all. There is you know that the election commission is, we are having the chief election commissioner, and he can able to decide that when the election to be held in a particular state, or when the election should be held in this parliamentary form of election, central government. And at that ending period only he is eligible. Okay, for saying that before ending, because they cannot able to go for conducting election. That is what after 5 years term over is over, even the state government or central government of India directly comes under election commission of India. They are the responsible for conducting elections in India. That is what the thing goes for. And the elections are held in all constituency. You know that constituency it is having a certain territory, a geographical territory. That is what we are separated geographical territory. You know that we are having 543 constituency in India. That is what 543 MPs. Okay, member of parliament. You can able to select in every constituency. That is what the thing. And most probably elections are held in all constituency. Sometimes at the same time, either on the same day or within a few days. That is what they trusted. And you know that we are having 4 stage, 5 stage and 6 stages of election coming on to control that. Okay, that earlier and all, most probably the election booth are most probably misbehaved by the political parties in a more manner. That is what the thing goes for. And if the elections are held in constituency, that is what the term called as a general election. The term is what we are calling as a general election. Okay, that is what in the state we are the election commission is conducting, means it is going for general election. And in the parliamentary form of government, that is what the central government formation, that also the date is announced by the thing is election commission is general election. Okay, and sometimes the election is held only for one constituency. Okay, that's what to fill the vacancy caused by a death or resignation of a member. This is called as a by-election. If the election is within 6 months, if the constituency cannot able to have, surely they need to have as a MPs or MLA in a particular constituency. It is having the time up to 6 months only. After 6 months, the election commission should conduct election. That is what it strictly says in the constitution. So that only if any person died, okay, for example, MPs or MLA for a particular constituency, for example, Tirunelveli constituency, if MP or MLA or died, or he has resigned that post, MPs or MLA, he has resigned that post, and automatically after 6 months, surely the election commission will conduct election to a particular constituency, for example, Tirunelveli constituency, and that is what the term called as a by-election. Okay, that is the term called as a by-election. If the person is died, or you can able to tell us the MPs or MLA only. Okay, that is what the thing, and you can able to say that. Okay, for Lok Sabha election, you know that the country is divided into 543 constituencies. Okay, the total constituencies is 543 plus 2 Anglo-Indian constituencies there. Okay, that is the thing. The representative elected from each constituency is called a member of parliament or MP. Okay, that is what one MP constituency. And one of the feature of democratic election is that every vote should have equal value, and that is why our constitution requires that each constituency should have a roughly equal population living within it. Okay, that is what the thing goes for. And for every constituency, and you can able to find that in throughout India we are having this MP constituency. The geographical territory is more. Okay, it includes nearly 6 MLA constituency. Okay, that is the thing. One MP constituency, it enclosed with 6 MLA constituency for state assembly election. Okay, that is what the thing MLAs are going to be. Okay, and why they are going for reducing that means to control and develop that area in a correct manner. That is the reason. That is what the main feature of this democratic election, that every vote should have equal value. That is the main thing you can able to say that. Okay, and we are conducting 3 levels of government formation completely based on election only. And you know that one is central government formation, and another one is state government formation, and the third is local government formation or panchayat government. Okay, that is the term you can able to say that. And this is the method we are conducting elections in India. That is what the simple thing, and how that we can able to further what are the process under election. Okay, that is what we are going to see that. Okay, in India, in our country you can able to say that electoral constituencies. Okay, we are conducting elections based on this electoral constituencies only. Okay, in our country we follow an area based system of representation. That is what the term called as electoral constituency. The country is divided into different areas for purpose of election. That is the main thing you can able to say that. These areas are called electoral constituency. I already told that this is based on the geographical territory. We are classified, that is what the term called as electoral constituency. You know that on the basis of speaking of language or linguistic basis, okay, we are the separated states after the getting from British. Okay, you know that after that only we are separated the state based on the speaking of languages only, or linguistic basis. The states are separated based on, so that only India is a union of states only, and you cannot able to separate. Okay, that is what earlier we are having the partition with the Pakistan, but now you cannot able to do that. You cannot able to separate the state, but you can able to create more states. Okay, more number of states you can able to create, more number of districts you can able to create. You are eligible for creating. Okay, that is rested with this democratic policy only. That is the main thing. And so that in every electoral constituency, that is what in India we are completely following based on this electoral constituency only, that areas, the areas which is divided as electoral constituency. The voters who live in an area elect one representative. Okay, that is the main thing. The voters who is because that voters are eligible for voting for a particular representative. Okay, if you are living in Tirunelveli only, you having this electoral roll, your name should be entered in this electoral roll, and then only you are eligible for voting in this Tirunelveli constituency for selecting Tirunelveli MP. Okay, that is the thing, and that is the main thing. The voters who live in an area elect one representative, and that is the main thing. He are eligible at the age of 18. Okay, that is the thing you can able to say that. Similarly, each state, okay, that is what what we can able to tell as a central government. Now the state government. Similarly, each state is divided into specific number of assembly constituency in this state. Every state is having separate number of constituency. That is what we are selecting MLAs. In this case, the electoral representative is called as member of legislative assembly or an MLA. That is the main thing. And each parliamentary constituency has within its several assembly constituency. That is the main thing. The same principle applies for panchayat and municipal election also. Okay, that is what city side we are conducting municipal election to select the mayor of the district. Okay, and each village or town is divided into separate wards that are like constituencies, and each wards elects one member of the village or the urban local body. That is the thing you can able to say that. And sometimes this constituencies are counted as states. For each constituency represents one seat in the assembly. That is the main thing you can able to say that. For example, it is most probably Haryana election what we are seeing in this. Why do we need election? When we say that Lok Dal won 60 seats in Haryana, it means that candidate of Lok Dal won in 60 assembly constituency. That is the main thing you can able to note it down in the state. And thus Lok Dal had 60 MLAs in the state assembly election. That is what you can able to say that according to this Haryana election. That is what we are saying this. Why do we need an election? Okay, that is what the thing goes for. And this election, this constituency, the elections are conducted completely based on constituencies, and even the constituencies are going to be reserved constituency. Okay, that is the term what we are why we are calling the term as a reserved constituency. That is the important thing. And in the makers of our constitution thought of a special system of reserved constituency. That is what the reserved for weaker section. You know that after we are getting from British period, when the constitution is enacted in India, when its constitution should be that is what enacted in India, you know that 26 January 1950, and which all the people should follow. At that time, if you see the people society of how the people is, most probably this SC and ST people are discriminated in a more manner, so that only the SC and ST people are most probably go for reservation in jobs also, and in reservation in constituency, so that to the parliament of India, all the people will come inside. Otherwise, this the people who is rejected, this SC ST people, and most probably they cannot able to come inside the parliament. So that only the constitution makers more aware of giving this reserved constituencies in a more manner. That is what the thing goes for. The makers of our constitution thought of a special system of reserved constituencies reserved for the weaker section, okay, in the society, and some constituencies are reserved for people who belong to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Okay, these are the two things for parliamentary form of election and state elections. You can able to tell that in a SC reserved constituency, only someone who belongs to scheduled caste can stand for election. Okay, that is the thing goes for. If the some constituency is reserved for ST constituency, that is the constituency only SC candidate able to stand in election. You can able to go for example Tenkasi constituency. Tenkasi constituency is reserved for SC constituency for MP constituency, okay, for MP election, and most probably in Tenkasi constituency who belongs to SC candidate only can able to stand in election. That is the main thing you can able to say that. Similarly, those belonging to scheduled tribes can contest an election from a constituency reserved for ST. That is the thing you can able to say that. Okay, that is what the thing. And in India, totally we are having 543 constituency. For general constituency, what we can able to tell us 412 seats are there, and most probably any candidate can able to stand in the election. This is general constituency. In reserved constituency, constituency, SC reserved constituency, we are having 84 constituency. Okay, that is what the thing. 84 reserved constituency is there, and for SC scheduled tribes constituency, and totally 47 constituencies there. For example, I told that SC constituency here, Tirunelveli is a general constituency area, and Tenkasi constituency is going to be a reserved constituency for SC. Okay, that is the thing. And the same thing in entire India. The total entire India, these 84 MPs are going to be SC candidate, and 47 candidates are going to be ST. They are only eligible for standing in election, which is telling us a reserved constituency. No other people can able to stand in election. Okay, that is what the thing. And the system of reservation was extended later to other weaker section at the district and local level also. Even Panchayat and municipal corporation, you can able to tell that women are reserved. Okay, that is what some constituency, that is women are reserved in Panchayat and municipal corporation on rotation basis. You can able to see that. Okay, that is what the term you can able to say that how, what are the process in elections. So that is what is our system of election. First is how we are selecting based on electoral constituency. That is what in the Lok Sabha how we are conducting election. For state legislative assembly how we are conducting election. You know that every 5 years once surely the Lok Sabha is going to be dissolved, and state legislative assembly is going to be dissolved, and the elections are conducted by Election Commission of India, and the Election Commission of India is having the power to conduct election. What is the date, and who can able to stand in election. They are the certain eligible condition we are going to see later also. That is the thing. And next is reserved constituency. Okay, that is what why the reserved constituency is important. You know that earlier this due to discrimination of people in the society, so SC/ST people are discriminated, so that only in constituency most probably the reserved constituency is going to be for SC constituency 84 and ST constituency 47. Okay, for general constituency 412, okay, 412, and totally we are having total constituency 543 and 2 Anglo-Indian constituency. That is what because many foreigners they are settled, because if you go for Pondicherry, you can able to say that French dominance is there. Okay, if you go to Goa, this Portuguese dominance is there. The people are settled there. Based on this Anglo-Indian constituency, they are given 2 Anglo-Indian constituency, so that only total 545 constituencies in India. And most probably with this constituency only, we are selecting central government of India, and who is going to be a majority in this 543. If the party, if the you know that the elections are conducted based on this political parties only. Okay, this political parties only stand in election, and who got among this 543, who got majority. That is what the majority seats say. They need to have this 272 MPs. Okay, and they are the ruling party in India, and they are the formation of central government, and they are going to be a Prime Minister of India. That is what the system of elections we are having. So every year once, every 5 years once we are conducting election. That is what Indian system we are telling. India is a democratic country. Okay, surely India is a democratic country. We can able to tell that. Okay, that is what the thing. And this ends with your session. Thank you for attention. Thank you.